Listen up, Jack Knuckle. The Truckheads are coming. Lock up your Twinkies. I said fierce, not friendly. Do it again.
Justice is served.
Every morning the sun rises without being asked.
The dude! Yeah! Woohoo! Yeah! Truckheads.
Yep.
Yeah. Truckheads. Doing it to you in your
Welcome
ear
to
hole.
Truckheads.
You like Parliament Funkadelic?
I do like it. This reminds me of high school movies.
Doing it to you in your ear hole.
Well, it's a beautiful Wednesday, and we are here.
It's a
recording
balmy 104
Truckheads.
today.
Dude, what is the deal? Okay,
108 degrees yesterday.
I just can't. Yesterday, I was on set on a certain show that I'm on.
Are we not allowed to say it?
No. Yes, I guess.
Are you Stuart on Family Guy?
I am Stuart on Family Guy. Either Brian. Either Brian. Wait, hold on. That's Kermit.
It is Kermit.
Either.
That's Stuart doing Kermit.
Either Michael Vincent. What are you doing, Diesel Nuts? Where's Piggy? Miss Piggy.
Hello, Miss Piggy.
No. But yeah, it was hot as heck. I was shooting outside. I
Kermit.
was out in the middle of a lake. Can't say where, and I was on the lake.
In the middle of a
and
lake?
Yes, I was in
Erie?
the water, so it did help. I
Oh.
was kind of cool from the waist down. But
you're still
that
in
sun was
Texas.
beating me down, man. Like I had, I'm bald. I don't have any hair.
Let's see it.
No,
Nah.
no, you don't want
You
to see
don't
that.
wanna see
You don't want
that.
to see that. But I did have sunscreen on my head, but it was hot. It was like 104 at 11. Yeah, like 11. It felt like 104. And today it's supposed to be 107. Feels like 117 or something just completely asinine.
But
like,
tomorrow it's going down to like 98.
right, because we're getting hit by some sort of storm or a hurricane's coming in. I don't know.
It's a cold front.
Yeah, a cold front. It's going to be only 98
It's blowing through.
degrees.
I'm going to tell you this, though, and I'm not making fun of people from Texas, and I've said this forever, but I'm only 2 weeks old. Texan, 2 weeks.
2 weeks old.
Today, 2 weeks old.
Because he's only
Texan.
been here 2 weeks.
It,
I don't know. I'm
what the
just,
hell was that?
I'm just having a good time.
What are those other hit? Just go like. There it
Wait,
is.
what?
What? Wait, what? It's just not that.
He's a 2 week old Texan.
It's hot. It's hot as
And
hell.
we couldn't be more proud to have our boy
Boom.
The
I'm so
dude
glad to be here. I feel
here
like I'm
in
finally at home.
Texas.
It's hot, bro, but I'm telling you, 95 in Tennessee is worse than 104 here.
Why?
It just is. Because the humidity, man.
We have humidity here.
It's not like there, dude. You walk out at 95 degrees at this time of year in Tennessee, you are instantly sweating and you cannot breathe.
Sounds about right.
That's about right.
So what do we got? What do we got on the docket
Dude, today, July 22nd, it is the 20, right?
It is
2026. 3 federal trucking rules officially died.
as in no longer exist.
They should have never existed,
they-
actually. So,
yeah.
I mean, let's not mourn this.
There's a
but-
lot of rules that shouldn't have existed.
And I bet you a pre-trip inspection and 90% of the drivers out there don't even know that these are gone. But the FMCSA announced that it only the way the FMCSA can announces everything quietly in a Federal Register where nobody lives. So look, here's the thing. They got rid of, and I forget what it's called, but there's a rule, like if you're driving and you're out of state and you get in an accident
Yeah.
or something happens, you get a ticket or whatever, you have 30 days to report it to your other state, your home state,
Wait,
where your CDL is issued.
so you're basically having to tell on yourself?
You got to tell on yourself. I did it. What is
Wow.
that?
Seriously? Like, okay, so you're
Well, apparently whoever made the rules are Catholic. So every Sunday you have to go in and you have to
Confess.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
For
It's
I
been
have,
2 weeks since
been
my
on a
last confession.
trip.
I got picked up for speeding and
I hit a kitten on
yeah.
377.
Yeah.
Could have been a small child, but I think it was a kid.
Yeah.
So they have to tell on themselves. So basically, what they reported, like, is there some sort of form? Is it like a self-report? I mean, is there like a form?
I think they
fill
have to
out?
actually go there and put their hand on a Bible and
Well, I mean,
yeah, and I'm sure there's a submission form or something. You don't call somebody and leave a message. Hey, yo, this is Javier, and
so at
just wanna
least
let
it's
you know."
online.
I don't even know if it was on. It
Or do they-
probably
See,
was online.
well, knowing the government, it's probably like you have to print this form, and then
Somebody
once you
put
print
us
it,
down in the comments.
you have to fill it out. Then you got to get it notarized,
Yeah,
and then you got to send it certified mail.
let us know.
That sounds like the
let us
government.
know, drivers. How the hell did you report
Well,
this and why? And did you?
That sounds like what the government would ask.
I mean,
that
was there
sounds like a
somebody in the home
government
state?
mandate there.
Was there somebody in the home state going? Let's see if Javier reports himself.
Well, okay, but here's the question: what are they doing with those reports once they come in?
With apparently nothing.
Are they just tossing them?
Sorry, Javier, you had 31 days. We're not accepting this report. I mean, what then? What happened?
I'm still driving. Apparently,
It's
legal.
been 31 days. You're one day over.
I mean, we have people that aren't even in this country illegally driving. So why would they care about a form?
You jump out of bed at 11:30. Shit, I have a half hour to report that speeding ticket.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
No, it's not going to. So somebody at the FMCSA figured out that they actually have computers.
Or iPads.
With some sort of computing device that can just let the reporting be done electronically.
Okay,
Instead of
you know what
relying
I
on
wanna
somebody
know?
else. What?
I want to know: do they have like some sort of system where they can see what is the percentage of people that are actually reporting? Like, how many people are registered? How many drivers do they have that are registered CDL holders and are actually reporting
No, they don't have that.
these things?
They don't have that. Look, in the FMCSA, you have to submit a specific form. I forget the number. It's like a 155 MI or something. I forget what it is. As a carrier, with your MC number, your DOT numbers, whatnot.
Yeah.
And you have to, how many tractors do you have? How many trailers do you have? How many drivers do you have? Miles, accidents, all this kind of stuff, right? And you have to report at least every year or every 2 years. There's companies in there that haven't reported in 5, 10, 15 years.
And is there some sort of like
No.
a punishment or
No.
a fee? Really?
I can answer if you said, and is there, and just say no. You don't have to, and then no.
There is
There
no
is.
and there.
There's nothing.
There is no and is
Nothing
there.
happens. There's no accuracy. There's nothing. And there's companies that actually pull down information from the FMCSA every day to give it to people to say, hey, this carrier is compliant and you can use them.
So
Guess
they-
what happens if you use this is how bad the information is. You download it and say, hey, look, you can use this owner operator, or you can use this company or whatever it happens to be. Let me do this. Watch, see? Now I'm talking. I'm pontificating. Boom. Right? Look, it's
I
just
like
me.
that.
You like that?
There's Michael.
Yeah. I could even zoom in more if you want me to. But here's the point. If you use the information that's out of there and the carrier does something wrong, they kill somebody, it's your ass. You know why? Because
Why?
the government doesn't know what the hell they're doing. Even if they're certified by the government, yes, they can use this. That's not good enough in court. Government said you could use them. Not good. Can't do it.
So let me get this straight. What kind of funding does this entity have, this government entity have that keeps track of all this stuff, or that you send these reports to? So it's like, are they underfunded? So like there's two ladies that are working in some office somewhere that are keeping up with all this stuff.
I will tell you this. If you call the FMC and stuff like that, I have nothing but good experiences talking to them. People are incredibly helpful. And at the DOT. I don't think because FMCSA is actually a sub thing underneath the DOT.
Right.
And I don't think that's underfunded. I think it just got like several $1 billion. When we were just talking about, they got like several $1 billion or something like that, and they like earmarked $150 million to build
I know,
like
but
4 parking spaces.
That's
or
what I'm
some
saying.
shit.
Is like, so all that money goes to what? You know what I mean? Like, are they just
Exactly.
buying porcelain
Exactly.
gold leaf toilets in their facilities, or is it actually being used for something that's useful to the
Well, gold leaf
drivers?
toilets at like parking spaces that don't exist would be probably useful because drivers can't even use toilets at customers and stuff.
Yeah.
We have to have a law.
Right.
You must allow somebody to take a dump at your facility if they need to.
So this manual, so this thing, like, hold on a second. So I'm trying to wrap my mind around this. So this ELD manual is a physical copy of the ELD manual's the operator manual.
Oh,
right?
now we're going on to that. Huh?
Yeah. So the paper manual.
This is a new one.
This
This
is
is
a
an
new one.
addition.
This is a point two.
This is the second one.
Right, this is the second point.
You didn't
to
tell
that.
me we're moving onto the manual.
Well, the reason why is because like this
We
kind of
beat the other one to death,
that.
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
well, it ties into that, right?
Beat that horse. You got a horse button over there?
Yeah, this one. Oh, that's crickets.
That's Jiminy
Sorry,
Cricket.
wrong animal.
I'm a real boy.
So this paper manual sits in a car, sits in their truck. I mean,
Yeah.
So that's the old way to do it.
Yeah.
And this manual was what collecting dust,
Coffee stains and
nocturnal, Yeah, it was collecting all that stuff,
Fluids,
fluids, bodily fluids. All,
Could be.
all kinds of stuff on there.
blood.
So were these
Sneeze.
drivers? Did they even know these manuals existed in the
Yeah,
trucks?
they had to have them on the truck. It was a law.
Did they read them?
What? I think you're just trained online, aren't you? Yeah, no, I think that you don't. It's there. How to transfer the logs and all that kind of stuff. Yeah,
I mean, you have to know that part.
Well,
but
sure.
this manual, like this is the old way to do it.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So what did they say? You don't have to have it anymore?
I guess not. You can throw the
Physical
old
copy of the ELD operator's manual had to ride in the cab. The paper manual for a device that has been mandatory since 2019 and has a manual built into it. The manual's in it electronically. There it is.
Right. So the old one just gets tossed.
Yeah, no, but you had to have it.
Oh, you have to have it
Yeah.
by law.
Listen, anybody out there read the EDL manual?
Please say something in the comments. I
Yeah, do something. I want to know.
I want to know how many people read it.
I bet they don't.
Or read it or read it.
So, yeah, you remember when they want English proficiency, like they're going to stop and bring you like Sally, Dick, and Jane or Winnie the Pooh and say, "Hey, read this," and then decide whether you
can you read the signs,
right or not?
Right.
Yeah, they should just where's your manual and read it to me.
Yeah. What manual?
What manual?
The one under the seat that's got all that coffee and
not Emmanuel.
It's got the Louisiana hot sauce.
My name's
thing
not
on
Emmanuel. It's Javier.
Emmanuel Javier. My name is not Manuel. My name is Javier. My name is Ramon.
My name is Ramon.
That's me.
That's you. Are you Ramon?
I'm Ramon's.
I went to the corner.
So they can just throw it away, right? That's it.
Burn it.
You don't need it.
Burn it.
They don't need it. Did I just get out of camera?
What's that?
Oh, I'm still in camera.
You are? Well,
I'm still in frame.
No, that's not you. Now you can't get out. You're boxed in, my friend.
Well,
yeah. So that's good. Here's the funny part about it. You want to hear the funny part about it?
I want to hear it. Tell me.
The funny part about it is, well, the sad part about it really is the fact that the ELDs self-certified and now they're rejecting all of them.
So they don't want it.
They're taking them off. No, the Fmcsa is taking them off because they're bad. They're not good.
So that is funny. Ready?
That's
the funny part.
Yeah.
So
this is insane.
We're mailing paper to government
people getting
agencies.
fined for this shit.
So we're mailing paper to government agencies.
But now they're not. It reminds me of a certain sport, like NCAA football.
Oh no. Do you want to? I don't want to.
You know what I'm saying? Like nil money. No, seriously, just nil money. You can't argue about this.
Do you even have to go that far? How about World Cup? I mean, all the controversy surrounding.
Well, yeah, but no. But what I'm talking about is we had like SMU got the death sentence, right, just down the road from here. Well, couple jaunts down the road here. It might take me
rock
2-3.
throws.
Yeah, a couple rock throws for what is now considered good strategy now and legal.
I think now they're teaching it at other schools.
I mean, they were just ahead of their time, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's how it gets
They were
billed.
criminals. They were just ahead of their time.
That's how it gets billed all the time.
Yeah, it is.
Well, that's the funny thing is what things used to be illegal kind of transform because it behooves them to do these things. And so that's how they know that's kind of how they get away with it. And they skirt everything under the radar.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what happened here. That's what's happening here, I think. Don't you think? That's what's happening. It's the same thing. I think it's going to change. It's going to evolve. The laws evolve because they realize that, it kind of puts a damper on the system. A lot of the drivers. And I think in one way, it's kind of good because they're able to, I don't know, what's the word? Evolve. They're able to evolve and kind of better the system. So, I mean, I'm trying to see it from a positive way here, Diesel Nuts. I'm trying to see it from a positive way.
Who you calling?
I'm trying to see it from a positive way, Diesel Nuts. You see how I went like this and then I went like...
Wait, I took the... Show us again.
I went like this and then I went like this.
Wait a minute. Let me try it again.
Okay, ready? I went like this. Diesel Nuts.
Let's do that again.
All right, ready? Diesel Nuts.
Jav-tastic.
That's pretty good, man.
That was Jav-tastic.
I like that.
Jav-tastic. So there's another one here. We can get rid of an actual. So we got rid of a phone call, right? Because there was an electronic report.
Yeah.
That was on a computer that you had a violation, moving a violation. So then you had to go back to your home state and go in front of the local DMV and salute the flag and report, I am sorry, Father, for I have sinned. I ran a stop sign in Topeka, Kansas, less than 31 days ago, 30 days, right?
Right.
But they already had to report. They already had it. And they're like, okay, check. He came in. Sweet. So there was somebody checking. Then this ELD that doesn't work that they're pulling off, most of them, a lot of them, because they were self-certified. There's no rules or anything like that for them, really. I mean, because you self-certified. You have to do it this way, but I'll take your word on it for it. And it's going to improve safety and make the motoring park safety on a demographic that is actually the safest ones on the road.
Right.
Did you know that they're actually the safest ones?
Because they're actually monitored. Right?
Yeah, well, and they're trained professionally, right?
Well,
they're not a
supposed to.
16-year-old.
They're a professional driver.
Well, and they're trained.
Right.
Right. Okay. So
let's stick with that. They're trained.
Yeah.
As they should be.
Yeah, they're professionals.
Right.
Most of them.
So
some of them, except the ones that went to the schools that were set up by the FMCSA and DOT that aren't regulated.
So fix the
and now
violation.
they're pulling them off.
Fix the violation. Sign the report. Keep it in your files for 12 months. If the state asks for it, send it. If not, you're done.
I agree.
So that's
100%.
it. That's the fix.
I get it.
So that's
I'm with
what
you, brother.
stays. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, okay, but here's the thing. I think that do you even have to report on yourself? Do you have to tell on yourself? Because aren't the Karens out in the world the ones who are going to be calling? There's a truck out here on 35 South, and the number on the back says this, and it is switching lanes left and right and swerving. I mean, people are going to tell on you all the time. So who gets those reports? I mean, so when these, okay, let me ask you this, since
am I driving safe?
Well, you're very knowledgeable in the industry, much more than I am. So when someone calls the number on the back and reports,
Goes to their safety team. It's not an agency.
Okay, so it goes to the actual companies.
Yes.
So does that company at that point have to report that? Or do they just keep it
No,
internal?
but if they're smart, they've kept a record of doing something. On the off chance that driver gets into an accident and there's a record somewhere that the authorities or a lawyer can pull and say, hey, this guy's been
you've had
reported
4
on.
phone calls.
Yeah,
from
888.
people right.
You drive like shit has
Right.
been called X number of times and you didn't do anything.
So that's on them then.
Yeah.
That goes on the company then. So in order,
Yeah, sure.
in order to
Yeah,
cover
that
their
goes to the
ass-
company. That's a company saying, hey, look, we care. Or,
Okay.
Right, yeah.
So that's completely different than from what we're talking about here.
completely different.
So when they get those reports, it's an internal thing.
Yes, this is
They
external.
don't have to sit there and send this off to this government agency. like,
Correct.
this driver has these moving violations that were
Correct.
Well, because there's no way to verify that.
Nah, and they weren't an
Anybody
authority.
can call and be like, "Hey,
Karen,
this guy
it
drives
was
like crap."
not a police officer. She has
Right.
not been sworn in as a deputy sheriff.
So let me ask you this: so these reports then that these drivers have to make,
Yeah.
hey drivers,
Yeah.
this is based off of their own Boy Scout, like we're the ones who are reporting on ourselves, or is this because they got pulled over and they got a ticket, or the cop pulled them over, then they have to report it?
Do what now?
So they're reporting on themselves
Yes.
for let's say for
Yes.
example you miss a stop sign.
Yeah.
They have to report on themselves based on good
They
merit.
used to. They don't now.
Right. They do. But if a cop pulls you over because you ran the stop sign,
Yeah.
then you have to do it because there's a ticket for it now.
Well, you used to have to. Now you don't have
Mm.
to because they finally figured out, wait a minute, these computers connect to each other. Did you know the internet is on computers now?
It's been around for
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
well, all right. Then.
Yeah,
There
so
you go.
they finally figured it out.
It's done.
This is the stupidity about it, right?
It-
And so they also eliminated the fact that after a roadside inspection with defects, carriers had to sign the report and mail it back to the state they issued it every time. Mail it.
certified mail, nonetheless.
Mail it. So that why? Probably. I mean, these are like rules that were put in place by politicians or bureaucrats
Right.
so that other bureaucrats and people had jobs.
So,
For real.
ladies and gentlemen, there you have government spending in a nutshell.
That's it.
That's you want to
Come
know
on,
where your
man.
tax money goes.
For real.
This is just a small little glimpse of where our money goes.
Because every driver, it would be, when you pick up at a shipper.
Yeah.
Okay. I propose that every time you pick up at a shipper and every time you deliver, when you pick it up and you sign for the freight, you have to mail that in. You must immediately go to a post box
Yeah.
and mail that in. to your company.
And
all right,
now?
and to the consignee.
Okay.
I propose you should have to do that. And then when you deliver it and they sign the bill of lading and everything's clear, you should immediately have to mail that. Find a U.S. post box and mail it back to the shipper.
Yeah.
And to your dispatcher to verify.
So does that combat? Would that help?
In
combat
addition
fraud?
to all the electric,
like remember we talked about last time.
Yeah, no, but it would certainly follow suit for what the FMC was making them do. I mean, it's the same thing, right?
Yeah.
It's
And
stupid.
I'm not a trucker, and I just
Listen. I want all of you who are watching this to please send us your emails, and we will email you a transcript of this.
yes. That way you can have it with your logs.
It's required by the FCC.
Yeah, you can have it with your logs with the coffee stains on them.
It's insane, bro. It's absolutely insane.
Moving on. So let me read this to you guys.
What?
So on July 9th, the EPA administrator stood at the Great American State Fair.
Oh, that's
Okay.
the one that was at the mall, the Mall of America, or the Capitol
The
Mall, or
big
whatever it
Texas,
is.
right? The State Fair.
No. It was the United States. The great one, the one down.
No,
in
it's the
DC.
Texas. It's the Texas State
It
Fair.
is not. That's the Red River rivalry.
So we're talking about the State Fair here, okay? I'm
Yeah.
looking at you right there.
Me?
State.
Which one?
Fair.
Who? Oh, no, wait.
Not
There we
a
are.
press
I got
conference.
it. I got it, dude. I got it. Look,
Oh, there you
point
go.
at him.
Not a press conference. Not a regulatory hearing. The State Fair. And announced that deaf D rates are done for new trucks. And I need a moment.
Are you an actor? Are you a trained actor?
And scene.
Is that where you go back into your Zen place?
I go back, yeah.
Scene.
So why don't you process that, Vince O'D's nuts?
I'm trying to process that. So diesel exhaust fluid, right?
Is that what that is?
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
It goes into, you put it in your truck. There's
In your big old truck.
In your big old truck. Even you
My
like
diesel
even if
truck.
you had a diesel pickup truck, you got to use this.
Right. Yeah.
It gets rid of the NOx emissions,
Sure.
which are actually the ones that cause harm to people. Okay, those are the ones that cause lung cancer and all other kind of crap.
It's not like rolling coal, like when when trucks
Yeah,
by and
yeah.
they put all that
They
smoke.
pull that
Did
coal.
you ever watch that video where that girl was like this truck pulls up to this girl and he like, what does he say? Hey, do you have a cigarette or do you want to smoke? And she goes, yeah, I'll take a smoke. And then
Yeah,
they
see.
just smokes her out.
That's crazy.
But the worst part was that she chased him. Like, why are you chasing him? He's in the truck.
So here's
Sorry.
here's the stupid part about this.
Tell me.
Okay, it's all stupid, but if the sensor went out,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
so, like meaning, well, if you ran out of DEF,
Yeah.
the fluid, okay, not the emissions. It's a diesel emissions fluid.
Yeah.
But it's not emitted by diesel.
Right.
It's the emission. Yeah. Anyway, I digress. Since 2010, a sensor would go off.
Yeah.
And basically put a speed limiter on your truck down to 5 miles an hour. Because if you're 100 miles away from where you can get more fluid or fix a broken sensor,
Yeah.
it would make sense to slow you down to 5 miles an hour so that you're emitting less NOx.
So basically just puts you in limp mode.
You're in limp mode now, just spewing NOx everywhere for 5 hours instead of 20 minutes. Because that makes sense.
Limp mode.
That's what they used to do.
Wow.
So now it's only going to, and it would cost you, so if your sensor failed, right?
Yeah.
$40 sensor failed, it would cost you 10 hours of driving to get literally 50 miles to get it fixed or get more. You see what I'm saying?
So
if you're on Route 20 coming across,
what's the
how
thing
long is it going to take you to get to a place to get it fixed or get some DEF?
Was that way that some of these owner operators are kind of just stuck on the highway? They're just stuck on the highway because
I guess it's
I
possible.
mean,
How many
over a
guys have
sensor
been
that
stuck
costs,
because of
well,
this?
how much is a sensor? $40
Like, I don't know. It's like $40.
Yeah. So over a sensor that costs $40, they're stuck on the highway because, like you said, if they're out in the middle of nowhere going 5 miles an hour, it's easier to just pull off and wait to call for support to bring you the sensor that you can then fix on site. Because I've seen that. I've seen where
It's
these trucks are
smarter.
on the side, the hood's up, and
Yeah.
they've got a support truck behind them, and they're that makes so that's why I've seen that.
I'd have
before.
like 3 or 4 more. If they're only $40, which I don't know if that can't be true. Somebody's got to tell me what these things really
what
cost.
what do these sensors cost? Because $40, I'd keep 3 or 4 spare in the truck.
Me too.
Because you
I
can just
mean,
fix it.
Absolutely. Or be driving around in my car looking for something. Hey, you need one of them sensors? Got one, $50.
Yeah, well,
$50.
Nowadays you can probably stick these trucks. You can just stick an e-bike, stick an e-bike in the cab in the back, and just get on it and ride your e-bike.
Does
like
that
a little
count
motorcycle.
as hours of service, though?
Like you just.
Does
I want to know
because that's the other part, man. If this thing slows down to 5.5, I mean,
that's gonna go
holy
against your
crap.
hours.
Yeah, hell yeah, it is.
So does it count if you stop? So if they stop and wait for a support vehicle to fix their truck, then does that count against their hours?
Probably.
I want to know these things.
So what the EPA actually said is that newer trucks, no more 5 mile per hour D rates. Sensor failures trigger a visible or audible alert, and the driver keeps moving until they can safely get to a stop. Existing trucks manufacturers rolling out software updates will slow them down to 25 miles an hour.
So no more broken trucks. 25 miles an hour is still slow though, Mike. I mean, it's not 5 miles, but 25 miles?
Yeah.
I used to go faster than that on my bicycle. That's slow.
Yeah. DEF is not going away, by the way. You still have to use DEF. It's the regulations and the D rates.
Definitely.
The D rates that are going down.
Okay.
Okay. But here's the thing. They used to go in. This is how it also relates back to SMU. Everything goes back to the death penalty at SMU. So for years, these guys, and they're not going to raise their hands because they could be identified, I guess, but I don't know, statute of limitations. They go in and have these things jailbroke.
Right.
So it doesn't work.
Sure.
You don't need it. Sensor doesn't work and all kind. And they face fines and all kind of get CDL taken away now and all that other kind of crap. Well, now all of a sudden it's not illegal anymore because we decided, yeah, you know what? It is stupid.
Yeah. It's about time. How long did that take?
16 years.
Gosh.
Yeah. So, I mean, look, man, just use your freaking brain.
So is this a software update or what is it?
It is software updates. That's the one for the existing guys, but new trucks don't have to put in those D-raters and all. They just have to put in a signal that says, hey, dude, your sensor's out or you're down. You need more
def.
Right?
And who writes this stuff? Like who sits there and thinks this stuff up?
Bureaucrats, dude. People we elect. Well, people that are appointed by the people we elect.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's great. So let's see. 15 years of stranded drivers, 16 years actually. Illegal deletes, 6-figure prosecution cases, shop bills that make your eyes water. And it turns out the problem was a sensor and a software decision. It's decision, not the emission standards, not the fluid, not the sensor problem. It was the decision to fine you and to break you down.
Break you down.
Well, the 5 miles an hour, you might as well be broken down,
yeah,
right?
I mean, you're limping.
What a bunch of truckheads.
Truckheads. Oh, that was good. Wait.
I like it.
See, I'm getting
That
really
was a
good at
good
that. Yeah,
That's a good one.
it's not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
You know how you recognize people? Matthew told us. You know Matt.
Matt.
Yeah. The apostle guy.
Yeah, of course.
You know the guy. From
Mateo.
The Bible?
I know him as Mateo.
Mateo. Is that what his name?
Mm-hmm.
Mateo. Matthew. He wrote some smart things.
He did.
He recorded a lot of good things that Christ said. You know what one of them is in Matthew 7:16. By their fruit you will recognize them. Right? So you can recognize a good person, a bad person, a smart person.
Right.
What's the opposite of smart?
Evil
A bureaucrat.
person.
An evil person.
Jackwagon.
A jackwagon, a jackknuckle, a knucklehead.
A truckhead.
A truckhead.
By their fruits.
That's right. Truckheads have the best fruits.
Those are some wise words.
I didn't write them. I just read them.
I know, but they're wise words.
They are.
So
they are.
There is something to this.
So watch what's going on there, man. Watch what's going on. That's what's going down with these things. These are insane. And watch who you vote for. Vote. I mean, pray on it, discern, and let's get some stuff going on.
Yeah.
Man, this is ridiculous.
Well,
stuff.
it's like, a lot of this stuff has been around forever. Today it was trucks. I'm sure, 80, 90 years ago, 100 years ago, it was the horse-pulled carriages. Oh, your horse needed to be so many feet from the carriage, and you can only use this breed of horse to pull. I'm sure that there's always been, wherever there's money involved, I feel like there's always going to be these cockamamie rules.
Do you think?
And cockamamie, restrictions on how you can operate, how you can operate. That's just kind of the thing, right? Even you see that in the corporate world, like, hey, anything from PTO, or you can only use PTO on this time, or you must use it, it doesn't roll over. There's always some sort of rules that just don't make any sense. But my question has always been like, who makes this stuff up? Like is it just people who want to sit there and make, they just want to make your life miserable? I'm going to make this rule impossible and, just horrible to follow and to make no sense because I can.
Follow the greed or love of money or power.
It's got to be
pride. And that's where it comes from.
Well, that is Truckheads today, July 22nd, 2026. The Dude and Hobtastic. Well, you missed, bro.
Peace and love, everybody.
Thanks for joining us today, guys. We appreciate having you around. Leave a comment.
Truckheads.
Follow the page for our next one. It's going to be fun.
I got to
Talk
get
to
me
you soon.
some DEF.
I need some more def.
Before I derate.
I need some more def in here.
Are you derating?
I need def now.
Let's go def.
I'll have to report it.
Via Condio's Truckheads.